Hey everyone, as you can see by the YouTube title, I got in the Leica SL for 2020. The first time I held this camera in my hands was the Los Angeles store, Leica LA store in 2016. And I remember it being a very good build quality, the EVF being excellent, the best at the time. And then later on I tried it in Tokyo. And the Leica salesperson that was helping me out when I was trying out the SL is Mr. Oishi. And I always visit him, as you see in the YouTube videos. So I got a used Leica SL from Trung, and I'm gonna unbox it right now. Careful. So it looks like it comes in the nice packaging, Trung, thank you. Let's say it comes in the original Leica box, excellent packaging. And Leica boxes always come in this white box. I used to have Leica M8.2, Leica M9, Leica M240. And it says right here the serial number. Keep this because it does have the serial number on it. Okay, here it is, Leica SL system. Okay, let's unbox this. I need to pull this out. It's like the box is brand new. Okay, so we have the paperwork. It's nice, awesome. Comes with the test certificate, signed. And this camera is about 5 years old. This camera was released, I believe, 2015. What is this? Oh, it's like a warranty card. Looks like it hasn't been filled out. And this is the paper instructions. Different languages, I assume. And 90-day trial of Adobe Creative Cloud. But I'm ready on a month-to-month subscription. Okay, take out the foam insert. And as you can see right away, this is the battery. Very similar to the Hasselblad X1D that we inserted. And it looks like this is the strap. Looks like it may be unused because it does come with, from the previous owner, I think it's called dead camera strap. This looks like the actual charger. And I like it how this reminds me of the M series cameras where you have an 80%. It lets you know it's 80% charged, so you can just take it out and use it at 80%. Okay, this looks like the camera itself. What is this? Okay, so I got looks like an Amazon brand full FOTASY M. Sorry, the memory card got full, but I was saying this is an Amazon adapter. Later on I'm going to compare it to the photodiodes adapter, which is on the Lumix S1R. And here in this pouch, okay, it's just the power cable. International cable. And I believe this is the dead camera's strap. I'm not too sure which model this is, but it feels pretty good. Yeah, it says dead camera, or dead cameras. Dead cameras. Okay, so for the SL itself, it comes here. Very solid. let's put the very solid in the hands. No battery, of course, so we'll put the battery in. I don't know if there's any charge, and it'll only allow you to put it one way. Okay, let's just turn on to check. It looks like there might have been a full reset. No SD card inserted. I do have an SD card. Okay, let me turn off. Let me try to mount the, put this down. Just hope the new doggy that we have last week doesn't bite it that we got. Okay, so this is a 24-70. I just tried out. The mounting's here. Okay, oh, this feels pretty solid. Feels balanced. Okay, dual card slots. I do have an extra SD card for backup. Insert it here. Turn it back on. I do like the screen on top, and I still need to learn how to change the aperture. I'm sorry, the modes on the camera. Right now it's on P. Exposure compensation. Okay, so menu. Oh yeah, I forgot there's buttons here that you can customize. And I don't think the menu's touchscreen. Format. You can use this as a button. Yes. So I'm formatting card. Okay, looks like it's formatted. Okay, checking the EVF. It's pretty good. So I'm gonna play around with this some more, figure out how to change the different modes, and I'll do some test comparison pictures, maybe of our new puppy with the Leica SL and the Leica S1R. But here it is side by side, just for size comparison. Alright, so after messing with this for a couple of minutes, I found out that if you press this button down, this dial at the back, you're able to change the modes: aperture priority, shutter speed, program manual. I have this on aperture priority. And if you press the button really quickly, then the menu and the zoom and the play back comes up. And this is like the histogram. But if you hold down the buttons, the 4 buttons here, if you hold this down, it is set to ISO. So I have it on auto. Hold this down. This is set to white balance. I have an auto white balance. Hold this down. This is set to single, autofocus mode, or continuous. If you hold this down, I customize it for the drive speed. If I want to do self timer. And this is, sadly, the menus are not touchscreen, but that's fine. But I think this menu is pretty, this camera is pretty quick, as in zooming in. Looks like focus peaking is on, taking pictures of this battery. So if I double tap right away, it gets, yeah, it processes it and it gets pretty clear while pixel peeping. So still have to mess around with this. The cool thing that we figured out is this button in the front. I don't know if you can see it against the black body. but this is set, I guess, by default as a gray card. So on my blue monitor, if I press the button in the front, it says gray card, and it does like an automatic white balance. So if I set it to like a white piece of paper, maybe here, and I press it, oops. Let me get out of this mode. Press the button in the front, and it does like a gray card. And I guess it does accurate white balance. Yeah, I think this is pretty cool. Okay, so I hope to have some sample photos up next, just comparing both cameras using the same lens. I'll be mounting the lens on each one and maybe taking a picture of our puppy or some still life around the house. So I just want to show you 4 sets of photos here. This is a raw file shot at ISO 3200 straight out of camera, no editing with this file. Zooming in, it is very sharp using this lens, the Lumix S Pro 24-70, very sharp lens, and I'm liking the colors so far from this. But the JPEGs out of the Leica SL, this is a JPEG, it is very disappointing. It seems flat to me. It loses a lot of color from the raw file. Next, this is our dog Cooper. He is half Maltese, half Poodle, and I was using the Nocton Voigtlander 50 1.2 lens, shot wide open at 1.2. So I kind of misfocused here using the SL. I do think the S1R, and this is a JPEG version, which I don't like. I think the S1R is easier to focus with manual lenses. This is the SL. I'm gonna go to library mode. SL, and this is the S1R. So let me just do a quick comparison using these two. I'm going to make the SL on the left hand side. So zooming in 1:1, as you can see, still loading the S1R file. The S1R file, both using the same lens, the Voigtlander 51.2 Nocton, has a lot of detail. And the colors seem a little bit more realistic with the S1R. Okay, next comparison I want to show you. Let's swap this. SL's on the left hand side. And I shot these both at high ISO 5000. Both of them have been unedited. Zooming in, it seems that of course the SL should be cleaner. Not that much grain here. S1R a little bit noisy at 5000. But just look at the detail from the S1R. It is it's pretty good. But the older 24 megapixel from the SL is no slouch. I do see a lot of detail in the Leica camera. Sorry, I should have took out this cloth here. And I do see almost the same amount of detail with the 24 megapixel, but of course a little bit more detail with the 42. So I think the Leica SL still has a chance to be a great camera in 2020, even though it's only 24 megapixel. Thank you for watching Guam Photography, and please subscribe if you haven't.